So this is what we're going to do. Hey guys, let's get inspired by native instruments and Kontakt libraries. Sometimes we just don't know where to start and where to get some ideas. So let me show you something and maybe that will work for you as well. Right, so I have a blank project right here and I'm going to add a new instrument that's going to be the complete control. And I'm going to get started with a guitar. And I got the Mint guitar, that's electric guitar right here. And there are many presets that we can start with. And I've already done a little bit of trying and figuring out what should we start with. And this is going to be something like this, like an arpeggiated chord progression. And now you can see that we have different articulations or different key switches right here. So right now we are on the first one, but we can try the second one. Let's start with this one. Now, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, but we have chord progressions right here. So I'm going to play that, but have a look right here on the top left. You can see the chord playing. Right, you get it, beautiful. So I'm gonna just grab that one and I'm gonna place it right here. And now let's have a listen. Up next, we need some drums. So I'm gonna get a new track and let's go with 40's very own drums. And I'm gonna grab the first preset, go into patterns and have a listen to the first pattern. Right, so again, we can just drag and drop that right here. And I'm going to call that one drums. And this one is meant with a capital M. Right, and now let's have a listen to both of them. Beautiful. Right, so now let's do something completely different. I'm going to try and add something to this that will spice up some things. And I have few choices. So I'm thinking either to add, well, like a funk bass guitar, or maybe we'll do an acoustic guitar to complement what we already have. And let's see what we've got. So I have tons of choices. We're going to try more stuff right here. I'm going to go with duets. So this one was just released recently and it is part of the Play series. Let me get that. So I already found few things that might work for us and I'm going to go with this one. And this is how it sounds. Right, so it is a very nice kind of vocal mixed up with something. So I'm going to try that one. So let's grab the same chord progression and we'll call this one duets. Very nice. So I'm thinking now let's do bass. So again, I'm going to grab this complete control and I'm going to go with the prime bass. So let's just find that one. It's right here. And there are many choices. I'm thinking maybe we'll get the rock offbeat which I tested earlier and I think maybe can work here. So let's have a quick listen. Okay, so now what we need to do is get the same chord progression or the same notes. I'm going to close everything. I'm going to just copy our chord progression, go and call this one bass. Double clicking inside, and let's just get rid of all these notes. So that can work, and we're fine with that for now. But what we can also do, maybe try something a little bit more funky. So let me try and find something, maybe the slap funk. Let's just get star on that one, and I'm gonna solo. I think that it works very nice. So next, let's get like an acoustic guitar or something. So I'm gonna try that. Again, complete control. And by the way, perfectly fine. You can use also Kontakt. That's absolutely fine. I just like to use the complete control. It's easier for me to navigate right now. And I'm thinking let's add something like an acoustic guitar. So I got some choices here. And so we have the picked acoustic, we have the picked nylon actually, we have the strummed acoustic. Yeah, let's go with the strummed acoustic. And I got few things over here. So we have arpeggios. Let's try that one. And we can try another one. Something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just grab the same progression right here, and we'll call that one acoustic, and let's try. And maybe get some vocals here. So I'm going to grab another instant of the complete control, and now I'm just experimenting, so bear with me. I'm going to try out the Omnia here, and I don't even recall if I have anything, maybe this one. And again, what I'm going to try is stick to the same chord progression. So let's close everything right here, and that's going to be core, and I'm going to go with the same progression right here. And actually we can remove this C1 because this one is a key switch and we don't really need it in all the places. Again, I think that is beautiful, very easy to get inspired, and of course we can add some strings. So what I'm going to do is very simple stuff right here. I'm going to just grab that one, duplicate, and we'll call that one strings. And let's save that and get some strings. So again, I have choices. I can go with the solo violins or maybe session strings, anything like that. And then there's the symphonic strings ensembles, but I'm thinking again to stick with the session strings too. And let's try this ambience. It's way too much. So let's try something else. So I'm going to just take it back. It's going to be way, way in the background, and let's have a listen. Very nice. So I'm thinking there are many ways to spice things up and get things going with plugins. I'm not using any plugins. I would definitely do some stuttering, some stutter effects on or some gating on the strings to get that spiced up. Let me just show you something. So we can go right here and into the inserts, but I'm on the strings. So if you're not familiar with UJam Finisher series plugins, they are great. I cover them in my channel. They're wonderful to get things spiced up and get inspired with some very cool effects. So there are many things that you can just go and find right here, like a synth wah or this one right here. So let's try that, or maybe tremolo shaper. And finally, something super fun that I just installed today. So let's try Ethera Gold Atlantis 2. And that's not really Native Instruments, but it is a Kontakt library. So I'm going to show you that real quick. And let's get Kontakt right here. So I'm going to add an instrument, get Kontakt 7, and go into libraries right here. And we have Ethera Gold Atlantis. So maybe we'll go with this romantic true legato. See how it sounds. I'm really improvising here. Right, something like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close everything here. I'm going to grab this one right here. I'm going to call that Ethera. Go inside, just remove all that one, and right, let's stick with that. Now let me show you something else before we end this video. So I can go back to our original progression right here and grab the second one, this one. So I'm gonna try and and just see how it is. I mean, if we get something else right here. So it looks different, but it's still the same key. So let's try. All right, so we can have two sections in our song, one with that particular arpeggiated sequence or progression, and then just copy that over and over. Right, instead of the bass can stay the same, and we can grab all these and the drums. Right, so that is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. I think that ended up very nice, and there's a lot of things that we need to do, right? It's not done. It's not even, in the direction of being a song, but it is an idea. So let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you have any advice, anything at all that you think that can help people get inspired and get going with something. And I think there are so many tools today that just give you that jump start, like using those drag and drop patterns. And I think it sounds great. So see you guys very soon, and thank you. Bye-bye.